Namaste. I loved the session. You know, very new concepts, things that we may think about, but we don't focus on it that much. So, as you talk about separating feelings and thoughts, which is very important. So, maybe if I can ask you a question, how do you distinguish between feelings and thoughts? Like you said, I feel denied, right? And that's just a thought, actually, even though the word feel is in there. I feel
Yes,
denied, but you're actually, that's a thought, and it
yes,
comes from some other emotion that you already have.
yes.
um, so how do you separate that? What are, like personally, how do you separate that? um,
We separate that as seeing things as they are without adding any story. The first step is observing, Soniaji. Observe what it is. And while observing that, some emotion, some feeling came, and we have been told for many years the you shouldn't feel that, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't cry, you shouldn't be like that, so that immediately we come out of our feeling and enter into assumptions and judgments because we have been told like that. Observe for a small girl, the small girl telling, for example, myself, even I did many mistakes, Sonia ji. I joined my daughter in tennis club, okay,
mm,
and I'm paying almost $300 per month, and I'm spending 1.5 hour, 2 hours driving and taking her and getting her back. And she said, I just hate tennis.
mm,
Immediately I became angry, and so I started, you never show interest on anything, this and that. And then I realized, what am I doing? She feel that she hate is a feeling, right?
mm-hmm,
She a child, look at the children, they authentically express their feelings as they are, how they feel. But we stop them. How can you say that when I'm spending this much of time and when I'm spending this much of money?
mm,
Yes, I am spending money, I'm taking time, but it is my decision, not her initiation, not her wish means. And after long hours of school and again going there and running and doing that, and the coach, and then later I came to know the coach is not treating her well.
mm,
The coach is calling every other girl with name, and for my daughter, hey you, and she feel like that, and she's not important kind of thing,
mm-hmm,
she's not respect her as she should respect other kids, so that she start feeling hate towards that class. And then first I reacted in a wild way, and then later I calmed down my thoughts and I stopped speaking, and I addressed my anger. Okay, I am angry because I am doing so much of things. That's why I feel angry. And I started feeling, observing my feeling of anger. And once my anger calmed down, and I see why you are hating, what is really make you hate this thing.
mm.
And then I ask, what is her need? Her need is to be, she want to her coach call her with the name with as if like other kids.
Acknowledged,
And
to be acknowledged,
acknowledge her and
included.
respect her. So that respect, that acknowledgement, that importance, those are the needs of her. That is why she is. So when I carry on with my anger, I got anger and I say some judgmental words before. Then I stop because I have this knowledge, and I able to stop myself, and I able to see things what they are really, and I'm able to address and see, and I changed the coach and I changed it to the other day, and then she started feeling okay. So that is how we need to observe what it is and we need to accept whatever other people saying. Okay, okay, they are hating because I'm paying money. That didn't means that she should love, right?
Mm-hmm.
She can still hate. We need to open our heart and accept and see what it is. Then we are able to handle things in a better way, Sonia.
Thank you.
Observation is the key. And many times we lost that observation, even though we know this knowledge, it is not that easy. We fall in the same trap again and again. But observe and pull yourself from out of it and practice this NVC. And reading this book really, really helped, Sonia ji.
Yeah, yes. I found the audiobook on YouTube, so I shared the link. If
Yeah, yeah, please do.
you do it while you get the actual book. But
Yes,
thank
yes.
you. I'll be listening to it, and yeah, I really liked your example. Yeah, we all make mistakes, and we all get caught up in our emotions, and whether even our child may not want to go to a particular career, and we kind of say, this is what your dad did and I did, and you know you will be good at it, and all those um, examples that we come up with and reasons that we come up with. But yeah, listening to your child and trying to understand what is it they want out of it.
What is the need? What is my need? And what is their need?
Yeah.
Addressing needs will change, game changer. But to get into that need, we need to observe and acknowledge our feeling. Then we understand what is our needs.
Okay.
Needs to be met.
And
Hmm.
so is that the same thing you ask another person also? Because like uh,
No, I didn't ask other person if there is no coach there. I may ask, but there is other coach available, and
mm,
I want to try. So I just changed the coach.
okay, okay. No, I mean, if somebody comes and tells you, I felt angry when you said this, or I was angry when you said this, or something, not your family, but at work or something like that. So this may be a good way to even kind of
Not
get to know.
not only yes, not only in family, Sonia ji, we need to apply this everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much. I love how Elevate, brings all these speakers that have read so many different books and introduce us to so many different um, aspects. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sonia ji. That's wonderful.
Friends, any more questions? Please raise your hand or unmute yourself and speak.
Yeah, thank you, Devi Garu. Very good subject,
Who is it speaking, Andy?
Rajni and
Oh, Rajni garu. Thank you, Andy.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
yeah. And we struggle with this, but with knowing all these wisdom sessions and all those, sometimes um, I say to myself, okay, maybe this is even though you might be feeling, or I might be feeling that I'm doing more and all this. But the thing is, then I go and say, okay, God gave me all this, the energy to do this. So, uh, nothing wrong with it. Let me do it and finish it with, joy and whatever. But at the same time, you don't attend your own things. Then there is this, stress built up there. So it's like a constant struggle.
Yes.
Applying the
Yes, ma'am.
wisdom one side, and
Hmm.
maybe we are putting band-aid to by applying the wisdom, I don't know. But it's a
We
good.
need to address our own needs, ma'am. When we address our needs, when we fulfill our needs, we are able to see the needs of other person. Everything start with ourselves, Rajneesh.
Mm,
When
yeah,
we are denying our own feelings, when we don't know what needs we need to met, we are not able to understand other person.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, thank you so much. Very good sessions
Thank
early
you,
in the
Rajneesh.
morning. Good dose of wisdom. Thank you.
Yes. I comb my hair early in the morning today.
Me too.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
getting up early in the morning to listen to this. Yeah.
Yes. And Kalyani ji,
Yeah. I had this question. So, with meditation, you start more observing and you tend to observe more actions than words. So, sometimes, and now I feel a little bit like of a sensation of being exploited. So, is exploited a feeling of exploited? Is it a real feeling or a thought? And how do we react when we feel like that? It's not about words, it's about actions. Like somebody wants expects you to do so many things and you keep doing, but they're not willing to do a little thing or the kind of appreciation for what you do. How do you react in that case?
so tell them that by doing all these things, I feel really overwhelming. Overwhelming is what you are feeling that, feel and emotions. My again, this emotion become feeling, right? And feeling
Mm-hmm.
will create emotions, and emotions create feelings. And you see
Okay.
how you feel. You feel
Mm-hmm.
overwhelmed. Because of that, you feel exploded. You get the emotion of, you're exploding. So it is overwhelming for you. So that is what you need to see, Kalyani ji, and tell.
Okay.
Doing all these things is overwhelming for me, and I really need some help.
Um, so maybe I didn't express properly. I don't feel overwhelmed when I'm doing. I feel giving and I give. It's not like something that I'm not able to handle. But the reaction to it, or it, I mean, maybe I'm
Okay,
expecting
I
an
understand.
appreciation,
You're not
or
no one
yeah,
appreciating you or
uh,
recognizing you what you're doing.
or even do. I mean, a little thing. If I'm in need and a little thing, they don't do it. That's when it's just kind of, oh,
You're doing a lot and they are not doing a little thing for you.
yeah,
That is what.
yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. So, yeah, I that is also you can explain in the same way, Kalyani ji.
okay,
When I have little needs, I want you to respond. I want you to help me. When you're
okay,
not doing such little things to me, I feel, I feel sad.
okay, yeah,
Okay,
and then
I
so the
feel,
because
I
of
feel
that,
not seen.
yeah, because of that, I don't feel like doing anymore. Like, see,
Yeah, and
yeah,
I'm losing my motivation to do things when I
okay,
am not getting that, small helps and small things from you. And can you
mm-hmm.
please looking at my needs and are you able to do something towards it? Because I'm feeling sad about,
Yeah,
when you are not paying attention. So don't
mm-hmm.
blame. I'm not important to you. Even a small thing you're not doing for me, I'm doing this much. So uh, deleting all the story and, assumptions and see what it is and tell what it is. And before conveying that, address your own feeling and be with that and let that raising emotion or feeling fall down, the wave
Mm-hmm.
of thing fall down and settle down, then communicate.
Okay. So is it important to communicate and resolve it and keep that?
It is important to communicate because we
Okay.
are all living together and
Okay.
communicate, but don't expect them to change.
Oh
But
yeah.
when you,
Okay.
but thing is, when you open your heart, put in front of them the honest feeling, what really you're feeling, without judgment and without story, without blaming, that will bring whole new energy into that relationship, Kalyani.
Okay. Thank you.
And do it. And if it is not working, just keep quiet for some days and again express the same thing. Again, you address your emotions and again express. And already I asked this and I'm asking second time. Can you please do this? then their
Yeah, I
heart
mean,
will open.
it's not within the house, so it is kind of a little extended relationship.
Yeah,
So,
extended relation also you can do that, but
mm,
in your own way, how you can
okay.
convey to them. Yes. Even, I'll give you one example, then I will stop. I am not able to take any more session because I need to pack food for my daughters and send them school. So one time, Marshall Rosenberg, he is giving a lecture to a community, and it is his first few years of teaching. Even though I know many things while I'm teaching, there is some kind of fear, right? A whole bunch of new people with a lot of belief system and their own stories and assumptions and opinions, and I'm bringing up a new topic, how they can take, how they understand, I don't know, right? So he is some kind of fearful and hesitant, and still he is denying his feeling and started conveying that to the college students. And one student, he said, who is brave than me? He described like that, who is brave than me, and stood up and he said, because I am a, dark skin, you are not happy to share this knowledge with me. That is why you are not, comfortable. He asked like that. Then, and Marshall Rosenberg was, shocked, and he quiet for a few seconds, and then he understand, when I deny my own feelings and it is reaching completely in another way to the students, then he said, no, it is not like that. I took many sessions, but I am taking this session for college students for very first time, so I am real little fearful that, and I am doubtful, am I able to convey properly? Are you really understanding what I'm saying? That is why I am not comfortable. And when he authentically express his own true feelings towards them, then entire class energy got changed, and they start curious, they start paying attention. You, even you feel like that, you write this book and you take these many sessions, even you feel still like that? Then he said, yes, I still feel like that. Whenever I set a new set of people, and I'm not used to teach college kids, and this was my first time, that's why I feel like that. And what is this, what is that? And they all started involving in his teachings, and they start asking questions. But when he denying his own feelings, it is conveying in a whole other way to the classroom, and the energy is not really friendly. But when he open up and convey his own authentic feelings and how he is feeling, then the energy shifted in the room. And he give lot of examples like this in the book, and they will really help us to deal with different kind of situations. So thank